Did you know that most people feel stuck at some point in their lives? Whether it's in their careers, relationships, or just feeling lost. Many find themselves unsure of what to do next. It's a feeling of being trapped, like no matter what you do, you can't seem to move forward. But what if this stuck feeling isn't caused by your circumstances, but by how you react to them? This is where the ancient philosophy of Stoicism can help. Stoicism offers simple but powerful tools that have been used for thousands of years to help people regain control of their lives by mastering their thoughts and emotions. Let's dive into how it can push us past feeling stuck. In today's world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. With so many responsibilities, choices, and distractions, we can find ourselves unsure of what to do. We may feel like we're spinning our wheels, making little progress. It's frustrating, and often it can feel hopeless. But Stoicism, an ancient philosophy practiced by people like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, teaches us that we have more control than we think. While we can't always change what happens around us, we can change how we respond to it. And in that change of mindset lies our greatest power, the power to move forward, no matter the situation. Many of us feel stuck for different reasons. Maybe it's a job that we don't love but feel we can't leave. Maybe it's a personal project we're scared to start. Or maybe it's just life itself feeling heavy and unchangeable. When these feelings build up, they can make us feel paralyzed. The thing is, we often focus too much on what we can't control. We worry about the future, fear failure, or obsess over what others think of us. The Stoics believe that this is where we go wrong. Epictetus, a famous Stoic teacher, said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." If we shift our attention away from what we can't control and focus on what we can, our thoughts, actions, and responses, we begin to regain power over our lives. Stoic principles to break free. At the core of Stoicism is the idea that life isn't about what happens to us. It's about how we react to it. So, how can we apply this when we're feeling stuck? First, focus on what you can control. If you're feeling trapped by a job or a decision, stop worrying about what might happen in the future or what others might think. Instead, ask yourself, what can I do right now? You might not be able to change your whole situation immediately, but you can change your mindset. You can work on your skills, explore new opportunities, or simply improve your attitude towards your current situation. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is a reminder that while we can't control everything, we can control how we choose to think and act in any given moment. Next, accept what you can't control. Sometimes we waste energy fighting things we have no power over, like the actions of others or events outside of our control. Instead of getting frustrated or anxious, Stoicism teaches us to accept these things. Seneca, another Stoic, said, "A good character is the only guarantee of everlasting, carefree happiness." By focusing on who we are and how we handle life's challenges, we free ourselves from the stress of trying to change things we can't. Dealing with emotions. Another reason we feel stuck is because of strong emotions like fear, anger, or frustration. These emotions can cloud our judgment and make us feel powerless. Stoicism teaches us that while emotions are natural, we don't have to let them control us. Imagine a situation where someone says something hurtful to you. Your first reaction might be anger, and you could spend hours or days replaying the event in your mind, feeling more and more stuck in that negative emotion. But Stoicism encourages us to take a step back, pause, and remind ourselves that while we can't control what someone else says, we can control how we respond to it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In other words, don't let negative emotions take over your thoughts. By mastering our reactions, we regain control and can move forward instead of being trapped by anger or fear. Once you start practicing these Stoic principles, focusing on what you can control, accepting what you can't, and mastering your emotions, you will notice a change. The situations that once made you feel stuck no longer have the same power over you. You'll start to realize that the feeling of being trapped wasn't because of external circumstances, but because of how you were reacting to them. There comes a moment when this realization hits and everything changes. You might still be in the same job or facing the same challenges, but now you have the strength to push through. You're no longer weighed down by fear or frustration, and you feel empowered to take action. Stoicism teaches us that to move past feeling stuck, we must first master master ourselves. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and emotions, we free ourselves from the mental traps that hold us back. This doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges. Instead, it means facing them with a mindset that gives us the strength to keep moving forward. It's not about controlling the world around us. It's about controlling ourselves. When we do that, the feeling of being stuck fades, and we can step into a life of growth and purpose. Take a moment to reflect on where you feel stuck in your life. What can you start controlling right now? How can the Stoic principles of self-discipline and emotional mastery help you move forward? If you're interested in diving deeper, watch our next video on how to stay calm and focused in chaotic situations. Remember, it's never too late to make a change. Stoicism can guide you on that path, step by step.